Thank you for tuning into Spirit with me over the last season. It's been a pleasure serving you. We're going on a short break, but plan to be back with a new season. And we are still scheduling calls now. So sign up to join me on air at radiomediumlauralee.com. And remember, we're always available to you at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter too. Always love to hear from you. In the meantime, hope you enjoy one of my season's best. Laura Lee, tuning into Spirit with my special guest caller, Mr. John.
Hi, Laura.
Glad you could join me. Where are you calling from?
Northport, Florida.
John, first impression I'm receiving is a mail that is coming in towards you. I also get a military connection. Paternal.
Could be my dad.
Was he military?
Yes, or my stepfather. Actually, even my ancestry goes back to the Revolutionary War, so...
Oh, so you got a lot of military, too. You know, I'm feeling like stress and pressure here, or he is, all right? And I feel like it was heart connected, so it's like had trouble breathing, but I also feel like it transcends over to you. And it's been an issue with yourself as well.
Oh, yeah, I got COVID, and in fact, I didn't follow my conscience. And, you know, it's like some people get diet pills when they're young. I got COVID shots, but I knew I wasn't supposed to take them.
Oh.
And I had shingles for like 7 months.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear.
But I'm learning my lessons to really discern and
listen to yourself. Yes, because we all definitely have to listen to our own call. And they're telling me, though, there was also an emotional or physical distance between a father figure and a child. Is that applying to you and one of them, or you and a child that's yours?
Oh, both of our children. See, my wife wasn't vaccinated. I was vaccinated. So they're really afraid to come and see us. And they're afraid for us to go see them because they don't want my wife or myself to get sick and die. So there's this fear.
And it still is. It still is, right? Yeah. So you guys are still at a distance and they're watching over this. But they also say you might have had that physical distance with your own father.
Not too much. I think after he passed, I felt closer to him.
After he passed, but there was an emotional or physical distance before he passed, correct?
Maybe some, yeah.
Because I didn't feel like it was the relationship that you wanted as a parent-child relationship. Do you understand? Or as close as you would have liked, and he felt the same?
I think it's more having to do with myself and my daughters than it is with me and him.
Okay. He's telling me because of that distance, when I hear this, I feel like that's part of the problem. So, like, the emotional distance is prolonging the sickness.
Yes.
So this is where you more have to listen and build bridges again to get closer, because whatever this happened for you, for your higher reason, is to get quiet and get still, because that's how you're going to improve and get better. So it's not only about listening of taking more or less meds. The body was shutting down for you to stop and listen and get closer and find a reunion or a way to bridge the gap between you and your child, because it's all heart-centered. Do you understand?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. There was a lot of stress even before I got sick. Basically, especially my older daughter was living with us until she was 30, and then she moved out. But I'll put it this way, she couldn't tolerate her perception of our beliefs, especially politically. It was just too upsetting for her. She couldn't handle it.
You're one in a million families in the United States right now, that is going through that. But I guess, father doesn't always know best, and you got to get your pride out of the way and set aside that so that you can reconnect with your family, because there's a bigger reason and there's another child involved.
Yes.
So that you can come together with your family, because life is too short.
It's really true.
And, he wished there was a closer relationship between the two of you, because you guys might have had, and you'll probably recall this, where there was some emotional distance between the two of you because he thought he was right about something.
Yeah.
And you thought you were right.
That's true.
And that happens in all parent-child relationships. But this was severe to the point where there's no picking up the phone.
Well, love is a great healer.
Yeah, to help you heal faster. So stop for a while, really listen even closer to that heartbeat, because your baby's out there. So thank you for sharing your time with me, John. It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Bless you, and I'll do my homework.
I hope so. Well, according to Dad, Father knows best. So if you'd like to call into the show like John, go to radiomediumlauralee.com and sign up. And we'd like to thank you all for subscribing to the podcast and sharing the show.